Welcome everyone to today's pick a card, or I should say pick a pile reading. Today we are going to look into what will happen the next time you see them. So I did record the card selection. If you like to watch that, that'll be playing next. Or if you feel immediately drawn to a pile or to a crystal, then you can jump right to your reading. This will be group number 1, group number 2, and group number 3. We'll also be drawing some additional tarot cards in the reading for clarification and more messages. So for group number 1, we do have some rose quartz. I don't know, for a second I blinked. I'm like, this is so common. I'm even wearing some. And then we have this heart-shaped stone for group number 2. And pink tourmaline for group number 3. So use your intuition, see which pile, which crystal is calling to you. Maybe it's a layout of the cards, just a general feeling. If you need extra help, you can take a look at the timestamps below. Maybe the number will resonate with you, or watch the card selection portion and see what jumps out. There is no wrong answer. Again, pause the video if you need more time, and I will see you in your reading. Hello, welcome to the card selection portion of your reading. What will happen the next time you see them? Just double checking my mic's on. All right, so we have some Oracle and Tarot here. We're going to pull more tarot cards, I think, during the actual readings. Thank you for sharing your energy. Thank you, Spirit. What will happen next time they see them? That'll be group number 1, group number 2, group number 3. Oh, that was my ice machine. Shuffling the tarot deck a bit. I think we'll get 2 from each of these tarot decks. 2 from this as well. We might have a lot of cards in this one. The tarot deck too. Oh, there's a 2. Guess we'll do 2. I don't want to put the. I'm gonna change the order in a minute. We'll do 2 for each. It's kind of like how that looks. All right, so those are all. I don't think we'll do tea leaves today. Yeah, I always have those nearby, but group number 1, group number 2, and group number 3. Maybe we'll put a little crystal or item on each as well. There's like a little heart. I don't think it's a crystal, it's like a little stone. Let's see. All right, let's zoom in, and then I will see you in the future. Welcome, group number 1, to your reading. Before we get started, I just want to take a moment and say thank you. Thank you all so much for being here. You're all so welcome and so loved in this space. Thank you to your spirit guides, to my spirit guides for assisting with the reading today. Thank you, Spirit, for your clear and accurate messages. What will happen the next time they see them? So I'll just place this way over here in the corner. We're gonna kind of Spirit. I think these are in reverse. We have here a romance. Yeah, I feel called to pull these around. These were kind of in reverse, so we'll see how we take that. I don't always take these cards in reverse or oracle, but we kind of will take in both messages here. We have romance and self-worth. So what I'm getting from these coming out in the order and the orientation and everything with that is I feel like in the past with you and the person on your mind, there could have been, definitely some romance, some attraction there, but maybe one or both of you was having some issues with self-worth, maybe because you've been hurt in past relationships. And that kind of led to some weirdness or some distance here. But the next time you guys see each other, I really see there being like a romantic spark for sure. I really felt called to flip that over. But we're going to, of course, get a lot more cards out and see what's coming through. But I see romance here, feeling good. Like especially if you're feeling good about yourself, I feel like you're gonna feel really like when you see them, you're gonna be feeling confident. You're gonna be looking good. Like if this happens to be a chance run-in, you're gonna be looking good. Sometimes we like run into people when you're like not expecting it or not wanting to. I feel like if this is a chance run-in, you're gonna be looking good, feeling good, and especially if you're planning this meetup, you're going to, but you're gonna be feeling good in their presence. There's gonna be that spark between you the next time you see them. Look at this. Forgotten Ghost reunion. Oh, my cat's making a weird noise. Hold on. Sorry about that, group number one. I'll cut that out. But my cat was making this noise like maybe she had a hairball, but nothing was coming up. It was kind of scary. I just had to pet her while she was making that noise. But this is what I was feeling. Like there was maybe some distance between you guys. Maybe someone ghosted or just pulled back a bit. You guys are definitely coming back together here. We have the card reunion, Forgotten Ghost reunion. Like it might feel like, oh gosh, I don't know if this is going to go anywhere. I don't know how they're feeling, but you guys are definitely getting back together, and it looks as in like meeting together. Maybe some of you guys literally are getting back together if there was a breakup, but there's definitely a planned. It seems like it's going to be a planned get together, planned reunion here, or if you run into each other, it's going to lead to you guys hanging out. But wow, yeah, I think this is really fitting with what we were talking about. Let's get more information, please, here. We have the Six of Swords in reverse. And then the Eight of Swords. Wow, yeah, I'm really feeling like currently for most of you here, it's been no contact or like very low contact, not really going anywhere. Feeling ghosted, not feeling supported. Starting to feel bad about yourself because you feel like you're not getting the attention from them. It's like when you're apart, you feel kind of shitty, like kind of bad, but when you're together, I feel like there's definitely this spark and you feel really good around each other. So something's going to bring you guys together that's going to get you out of this no contact, but we'll have to see if they're still going to be playing this hot, cold energy that I'm picking up on. Look at this, self-respect and worthiness. That's interesting that self-worth is coming up twice here. Self-worth, affirmations, independent, motivated. Yeah, okay, so what I'm getting from this card is when you see them next, they're going to be so, like, complimenting you so much. Again, you're going to be looking really good. I mean, you always look good, group number one, but, like, something about you is really, they're going to be like, oh my gosh, group number one, you look beautiful, you look handsome, you look so good. What are you, like, they're just going to, you're shining bright, you're glowing. Like, they're going to be complimenting you and using words of affirmation for sure. So expect a lot of compliments when you see them. I'm gonna scooch things around. We might need to adjust more. I don't even know how many cards we pulled. A lot. Try and get them all in frame so you can see. Okay, tell us more, Spirit. We have Gemini energy, cross-pollinate. Ooh. And I'm just going to say what not very PG, but I think there could be some coming together, pollination, like hooking up could be really happening the next time you guys see each other. That's for sure. But yeah, one of you could be a Gemini or have Gemini in your chart, but either way, I feel like you guys are coming together, sparks are flying. There could be some intimacy for a lot of you, especially if you've already been that way. If you've already done that before. But you're definitely getting together socially. Yeah, reunion energy's coming through strong. Queen of Wands in reverse. And then the Six of Cups. Wow, and the Six of Cups coming back from the reunion. Yeah, a lot of you guys are going to be hearing from them again. They're going to treat you. They're going to want to hang out with you, take you out, go out to eat. They may even give you a gift, but you're definitely going to be receiving some friendly invite, a lot of attention from them when you see them. Again, it's interesting. Queen of Wands in reverse is next to that self-worth, which originally did come out reverse. It's like this could be low confidence or not feeling really good about yourself. And I think there's this message from Spirit, like, I know it's harder said than done, but not to let other people like be what validates us or what makes us feel worthy. Like we have to recognize our own self-worth. And I feel like those of you who have been really working on yourselves, that's one of the reasons why you're looking so good. And this person is really going to notice that. They're going to be like, from the last time they saw you, this time you're glowing, you seem more confident, you seem more sure of yourself, and that's going to really attract them to you more. We do have some fire sign energy coming through with this Wands card, so that could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We have a card, Moderation. So there's definitely going to be a lot of attraction, like we've said, but I feel like they're going to try to control themselves. I do feel like some of you are gonna progress the evening or the day when you're seeing them, but I feel like maybe they have been extreme in the past. They're going to try and behave and be good, and I don't know why I'm sensing this, but like make up for something maybe they did in the past. Intuition and downloads. Spirit's saying your intuition is correct. Like how you're feeling about this person, how you're feeling about the situation, what they want, what's going on with them, with you guys is correct. And to pay attention to what your body's feeling, pay attention to the messages you're receiving. But this card here, the moderation card, paired with the number 14, is really making me think of the temperance card. And that could be like blended energies. I feel like the next time you guys are together, you really are vibing. You're feeling good. You're getting along well. And it's not just sexual vibes here, like getting along on an emotional level as well. Look at this. Another number 14. The number 14 is significant for some of you. It's interesting because 5 in numerology can have to do with romance and dating and so being social. It could also have to do with change too. And okay, so the numbers here are the keywords here: restoration, compassion, wounded healer. Yeah, I feel like there's something here with you guys doing some inner work. Maybe they're the ones doing inner work here. And it's really leading to you guys being able to connect more, feel more confident, and there's something with restoring your connection, restoring your relationship. So yeah, I really feel like the energy for group number 1 overall, like, is you guys had some kind of falling out or some issue or disconnection, and you're connecting again, like, and trying to restore, or they're wanting to restore, you're wanting to restore this connection and reunite here, bring more balance into this connection. Self-love. Look at this. We have self-worth, self-respect, worthiness, self-love, and then like the healing and compassion and stuff. Yes. All that healing work you've been doing, all the love, like the more you love yourself, the more attractive you're going to be, the more attractive they're going to be. Like if they're the ones doing this, working on yourself is really paying off and it's really showing. It's almost like the moment you don't need them or want them is when they're going to come back and when you're going to see them again. It's like, you know what? I am worthy of being treated better. I'm not taking this ghosting or low communication, minimal communication or effort. Like I am worth more. I am, take care of myself, blah, blah, like whatever it is. And all of a sudden, like they're going to be like energetically like drawn to you because you're going to be confident and not in a desperate or a needy energy. I'm not saying you are, but like we can exude that sometimes when we want someone so bad. We have moving on. And this is interesting. This is like 6 of Swords in reverse, and we're getting it in reverse again. So a lot of, you guys maybe you've tried to move on from each other. This person tried to move on from you, but there's something about you that they just really, they want more of. They want more of you. They want to get together with you. They're not ready to fully move on. And let's see. And then we have universe. Yeah, this is like the world card, but in reverse. And this is like completion. Like it might feel like things are completed with this person, but it's not full closure. You guys are going to reunite again and have some moment, and I feel like they're going to want to make amends, want to restore things. But of course, use your intuition. Some of you might decide, I deserve better, because we have so much energy here about self-love and self-worth. You might be like, you know what, like, they're going to see me again, they're going to contact me again, and they're going to want me back. That's what's happening here. But some of you guys are going to want to take them back, and others of you aren't, and that's when you're supposed to use your intuition and your discernment. Oh, hi, Amy. How are you feeling? Deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. Okay. Spirit's telling you, listen to your intuition. Some of them, they might be all talk. They might act like they want something different or that they want more, but it might not. It might be a little deceptive. They might. Someone with cross-pollinate too, that's making me think maybe hooking up with other people too. They might have other people they're talking to. So that's something you want to ask them about, because maybe they did something in the past or they weren't wanting to commit in the past. They might still be doing some things behind your back. So listen to your intuition here. And maybe they deceived you in the past and they're wanting you to forgive them and saying they've healed. And maybe they haven't. Again, use your discernment here. I think a lot of you might realize, I deserve better, but some of you might think they deserve a chance. Your free will here. We have the Page of Swords in reverse with Justice in reverse. So the Page of Swords in reverse is interesting. Here are these swords in reverse. Sometimes, there could be, with the Page of Swords in reverse, some harsh words or judgments here. Justice in reverse. I really feel like this person's going to say they've changed and that they want different, but I'm not sure they do. Again, you guys need to think about that and pay attention to their actions and their efforts. With justice, like this can law of cause and effect. If they're acting different, they're putting in the time, like they really are, then maybe they have changed. But if they're still, their actions aren't reflecting their words, that's something Spirit really wants you to consider here. Because I think their words might be more than their actions. At least that's the energy they've been displaying towards you. Is there anything else, Spirit? Death and rebirth. Yeah, again, I'm feeling this is a connection that ended or kind of was at a standstill that this person's trying to bring back, or, so what do you want? Do you want to have a reunion with them? Do you want to rekindle things, or are you ready to have an actual death? Because we have death and rebirth here. Do you want to let this go, or do you want to restart it? That's the big question here. And it seems like they're going to want more from you. Whoa. Again, coming back to using your intuition with the Queen of Cups here. Listen to your heart, listen to your intuition. Oh, Annie. I think for some of you, if you're willing to put in the work and you believe they're willing to try, instead of butting heads or not sticking up to their actions, if they show up and they stick to their actions, there could be a lot of happiness and a lot of success within this reunion here. But we also have the Nine of Cups in reverse here. It's making me think where we're coming from is in the bottom of the deck. Things didn't work out before. And again, there's going to be a big decision when you see them again. Do I want this to go? Do I want to continue, or do I want to let it go? Because they want to get back with you. They want something with you. They want to restore this connection. They want, they definitely are finding you very attractive. They're wanting to be with you. But it does seem like maybe they're hiding something. So again, the main advice here coming through is, do their actions match their words? Pretty centered. Sorry if it was a tiny bit off, but I think that's all that wants to come through here. I really hope that resonated and got you some clarity here. And also it seemed like some guidance came through as well from your spirit team. But that concludes your reading, group number 1. I hope it resonated. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got value from it. If you did, please subscribe if you haven't already. Like this video, leave a comment. Let me know what group you're coming from, how this resonated. And if you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can do so on my website, kittyrising.com. That's always linked down below. Thank you all again so much for being here. I truly am so grateful for each and every one of you. And I can't help but notice, you guys, it's 222, which is a positive number for relationships. But maybe you guys are seeing that again. And I just looked up at the clock in my living room. Yeah. So yeah, 222, positive sign for partnerships. But yeah, anyways, thank you all again so much for being here. I truly am so grateful for each and every one of you. I love you so, so, so much. And I will see you in the next one. Bye, group number 1. I love you. Welcome, group number 2, to your reading. Before we get started, I just want to take a moment and say thank you. Thank you all so much for being here. You're all so welcome and so loved in this space. Thank you to your spirit guides, to my spirit guides for assisting with the reading today. Thank you, Spirit, for your clear and accurate messages. What will happen the next time they see them? Ooh, we have confusion here. Definitely might be some mixed signals coming through. Let's see. What do they want? How are they feeling? And then we have spy. Okay, so I definitely feel like this person has been following you on social media if you post, or just kind of keeping up with what you're doing. And maybe they're even looking at your stories a lot, liking your stuff, or whatever it is. It could be a little secret too, but I feel like they've been giving mixed signals. And when you see them next, they might continue to do that. But let's see what this is about here. Like how they act through text or on social media seems different than how they're acting when they see you in person. Card number 14, High Priestess Leadership. With the High Priestess, I feel like Spirit's confirming a lot of you guys have had certain intuition, like about this person, about what they want or what their agenda is or whatever it is. And I feel like you're being called to listen to your intuition is correct. But I think it just conflicts with maybe how they're acting. What's more? The World. So I think when the World comes up, this is usually like a happy ending or things going well. So I do think it will be a good time, and I feel like you're definitely going to be out in the world doing things together. I mean, we were talking about seeing them, so it's kind of implied you'll see them, in person, but I think, yeah, you'll go out with them, spend time together, maybe even run into each other when you're out and about, and I think the overall vibes will be good. Wow, the Star, the World and the Star, this is really great. I feel like you're going to feel really connected. Yeah, okay, I'm feeling like this energy here is kind of where we're coming from. Not really knowing what they want. Because they act differently when you're apart than when you're together, whether that's better or worse. But it seems like when you're actually together, you're going to feel a lot of connection here. Spark, you're going to feel really happy. You're going to feel really seen. You have some Aquarius energy coming through, a little bit of Pisces with High Priestess. The World, let's see, let's get another card. We have Shamuel, light green in reverse. Anxiety, burdened, restless, despair. Yeah, I really get this feeling like some of you, your nervous system is maybe dysregulated around this person. Like, I feel like things are going to go well and stuff, but for some reason your body is telling you different. Like, you feel restless, like it says, anxious, confused. I mean, your heart races a lot when you're with them. Some of you, this person might say they haven't, or they might be telling you that what feels like maybe was distance or mixed signals. They might be like, oh, I was just going through something, like could have told you they're going through something that caused anxiety. I think some of you, Spirit's saying, pay attention to your nervous system when you guys get together here. Do they make you feel good or bad? It could just be a lot of you feel anxious meeting up with them, which is totally fine. But I feel like when you're together, if that's the case, if you get anxiety before social stuff, I think you're going to feel really safe and seen with the world in the star card here. And look at this Libra, balance. Yeah, I think things are going to go well. And Libra can represent relationships, balance, harmony. So I think it's weird saying if you are like feeling really anxious beforehand, you get in your head a lot beforehand. I feel like once you're there, you're going to feel more calm and regulated and happy. We have the Three of Wands in reverse here. This can talk about delays sometimes. One of you might be late or it might not show up like exactly on time, or things might not go exactly as planned. What is this about? Four of Swords. Yeah, this is very specific, but I feel like there's something here with one of you may oversleep and like could be running late to your hangout to when you guys see each other. Also, I feel like going into this meeting, I really do sense, yeah, maybe things just haven't, there's been delays in communication. Not really sure what they're feeling, just kind of knowing what they're up to through social media or their phone. And but like when you're together, it seems like it's going to feel good. We have karmic completion, the world, which is talks about completions, and then also this card here, karmic completion with. We'll have to clarify with some tarot, but it seems since the world's here, it's clarifying that this is like a happy thing. It could be like the ending of tough times or an argument or a struggle here. I mean, for some of you, this is like, okay, we're parting ways in some sense. We'll get some more cards up, but also we have more cards to go. We have card No. It's No. We have card number 40, Ocean of Perpetual Beauty, inner beauty, self-love, transformation. Well, I think you guys are definitely going to be looking good and feeling good when you're there. And that could definitely be due to you guys taking care of yourselves, the self-love. I feel like there's glow up energy here. This could be your energy, and also some of you, if you haven't seen them in a while, you might be like, wow, they really look good. I think this is mostly like how they're feeling about you, but you can definitely be thinking the same about them as well. Some of you may decide, I love myself too much to put up with this confusing energy they give out. And you might decide to have a conversation with them when you're together, which is, could be scary and cause anxiety. And I think you guys could be having a conversation that's like, I need better communication, or I need this from you, and less of that, and I need these boundaries in place. And I think it actually will be very productive and lead to good changes and good transformation within this connection. I think more balance and harmony here. I think this connection here needs better communication, and that is something that could really be a strong point. Or like with this get together, you guys having this, like stepping up and being like, this is what I need, this is what I want, or what's going on, like asking them questions. And I think that could really lead to a positive transformation. So yeah, expect a productive conversation with this person when you see them. And I think they're going to be more receptive to it than you think. So don't let that stop you from speaking your mind. And then we have cut the cord. Yeah, some of you really will be deciding to complete this, but it could end on good terms. Like, and also for some of you, you could be hearing about this person ending things with someone else. That'll only be a few of you. If you're dealing with someone who's been with someone else, they could be cutting the cords completing something with someone else, so now they're more available, and that's maybe why there was a delay with getting together with them. But again, take what resonates. I'm getting both of this, but some of you are gonna step up and be like, I don't want these mixed signals. I'm gonna follow my intuition and let this go. And then again, another story I'm getting for group number 2 is having a deep conversation with this person and letting them know what you need, and then seeing this connection transform. It's really up to you. So I feel like Spirit's calling you to step up, and I feel like you're stepping up and calling the shots and saying what you need. And I feel like it really is going the way you want to. We have the waiting game. Yeah, I feel like this person has just maybe kept you on red too long, or they haven't committed fast enough, or like shown what they want, and you're like, I don't really, because it came in reverse, like, I'm not going to wait around. So let me know what you want. And also, I do think they're going to be late. There's something here with someone being late to this get together. And then we have the Devil card, Temptation, in reverse. I think a lot of you, this person honestly has cleaned up their act a bit. If I think they're willing to do that. I think they're willing, through the conversation you're going to be having, they're willing to clean up their act, provide you with what you need. They just are someone that needs to hear it. They need to know what you want and hear what you want, and that'll bring more balance here. And again, if they hear what you want and they're not willing to do that, then I feel like some of you will cut the cord. But I feel like for a lot of you, this person is going to be open to it. So really, speaking your mind, having this conversation is the key thing I'm seeing about what happens next when you see this person. Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Okay. Yeah, maybe there's some family stuff that you've been going through, they've been going through. It could have been maybe a little distant or cold because they were going through some family things, or maybe you were as well, or maybe you don't want to repeat certain cycles that your family has had. So that's why it's important for you to have these conversations and work on moving forward together. We do have the Star card, which really does represent a lot of healing. So again, I think that's why this person may be ready to clean up their act and show up differently. We have the Page of Pentacles. So this could be an earth sign coming through here with Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I feel like this person is treating you on this get together, spoiling you in some sort of way a little bit, open to that. I feel like they are kind of cleaning up their act and getting together, like with their, or getting their like job, career, all of that. Like I feel like they're slowly but surely like getting ahead, moving forward. And if you know the Page of Pentacles in the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, you can see him just like really gazing at that pentacle, like adoring it. And I feel like this person really is going to be like adoring like of you. They're going to be really attracted to giving you their full attention when you're together. And then we have the Six of Swords, and there's something here with them wanting to move forward with you. Like the card, like we have transformation here, and then Six of Swords. One of the keywords with this is transformation. I feel like they're ready to take it a further step, clean up their act, commit. Like if things have been rocky with you guys, wanting to heal, wanting to move forward, wanting to move to calmer waters, wanting to clear things up. And again, how that goes will be different for each of you. Spirit, can we get some cards here? Can you tell us more about this completion energy? Again, I see this will be different for a lot of you based on what you decide with your own intuition and discernment, but tell us more about how this goes. And we do have the Sun card in reverse. The Three of Pentacles. Okay. I really do think talking about what's not making you happy or what hasn't worked or how you don't feel seen or supported, that this person is going to be willing to put in the work, to work through this with you, to try harder, to put more effort into your connection, to want to take it to the next level. I feel like they want to move slow. There is a slow moving energy here with the pentacles coming through, but look at that, 2 of Cups, yeah. And then the 10 of Pentacles. They are wanting to start a relationship with you that's going to be long lasting. They're wanting to put in the work. I feel like they maybe were going through something and they've been working on healing themselves, or they're willing to clean up their act. Like, I know, like, it's up to you if you still want to wait for them or want to move forward with them. I feel like maybe this is someone you've been waiting on for a long time, and maybe you started to get hope, or you're not happy, but this person is going to want to take things to the next level, to date you. And when the 2 of Cups comes up with the 10 of Pentacles, this is like the start of a relationship, but they want it to be long lasting, wanting maybe even to build a family with you, at least a long lasting relationship. They want to put in that effort and work into your connection. So, yeah, so just to summarize, group number 2, the next time you see each other, expect to have a pretty deep conversation about your needs, your wants, and really compromising and coming up with something here, working together in order to form this relationship and move forward if that is what you want as well. So again, there's that guidance. Don't be afraid to speak your mind and tell them what you want and what you need. I really think they're willing to work things out for you, and they're very attracted to you and want to be with you. And again, I'm just coming back to that energy, like maybe you were waiting around for them to move on from someone else and they're ready to do that. And take what resonates, leave the rest. But I hope, since you've made it this far, that a lot of this reading did resonate. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got value from the reading. If you did, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like this video, leave a comment. If you would like to book a private reading with me, you can always do so on my website, kittyrising.com. It's always linked in the description and usually in a pinned comment as well. But thank you all again so much for being here. I truly am so grateful for each and every one of you. I love you so, so, so much. And I will see you in the next one. Bye, group number 2. I love you. Welcome, group number 3, to your reading. Before we get started, I just want to take a moment and say thank you. Thank you all so much for being here. You're all so welcome and so loved in this space. Thank you to your spirit guides, to my spirit guides, for assisting with the reading today. Thank you, Spirit, for clear and accurate messages. What's going on? What's going to happen the next time they see each other? Well, I can say right off the bat, since you were drawn to this crystal, I think there's going to be a lot of attraction. Definitely a lot of attraction there with this pink tourmaline. But let's put that one up there. Get started. And we have a gift coming out. It was in reverse, but you could be receiving a gift. Or let's see, what is this? Flirt. Yeah, I knew it. I'm like, there's a lot of attraction here, a lot of chemistry with that pink tourmaline you were drawn to. Yeah, for some of you, when you meet, they could be bringing you something. I think since it came out in reverse, it's nothing like extravagant, but it could be something meaningful. Maybe they bring you, like, something that reminds them of you or something like that. But there's going to be a lot of flirtatious energy for sure, a lot of attraction going on. Look at this. Invocations, the power of words. They're going to, a lot of words of affirmation, a lot of compliments, a lot of flirtatious words going on. And I feel like with the power of words, great conversation. I feel like great conversation, flirtatious time. Tell us more, Spirit. I'm liking this energy. King of Wands. Okay, this could be you or this person. Fire energy coming through. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, with that fiery energy, that's passion, that's the chemistry. So you're feeling really passionate, feeling really confident, They're feeling confident. I feel like they're making a move towards you, making a move towards them. And then the Four of Wands. Wow, this is a really happy card. This is like having a lot of fun together. If you imagine the Four of Wands from the Rider-Waite-Smith, you can see there's like a celebration going on, a party perhaps, and I feel like you guys are just going to have a really good time. You guys are going to have a great time. There's going to be a lot of happiness, a lot of success. Like it's going to be definitely a successful hangout. Things are going to go well. This is like talks about success. Communication. Wow, we have power of words, communication, flirt. You guys are having great conversations, great connection through words. And look at this accuracy, expression, intimacy, honesty. Yeah, there could be some intimacy, intimate moments for sure during this meeting when you see them next, but communication's on fire. You guys are really connecting. Really strong communication. And we have the 12th house, introspection. Like the chakras. Introspection. I think both of you are people who really do that introspection, that healing work, really know a lot about yourselves. And I feel like because you guys are very introspective, you're able to have great conversation. You're able to reflect on yourself and past behaviors and kind of understand their behaviors. And I feel like through this self-awareness, you're able to connect better with this person. Interesting. Some hidden feelings may come out. 12th house can be stuff that is hidden. I feel like some hidden feelings, maybe someone's expressing how they feel. And it definitely seems to be positive with all this flirtatious, like fiery energy coming through. So someone might really, yeah, admit to how they feel. We have the Page of Cups in reverse. Yeah, one person may have been really keeping their emotions to themselves. And that's what could be revealed today. Maybe, let's see. Look at the King of Wands came out twice. King of Wands here. They're okay. This person knows what they want, and what they want is you, and they're moving towards you. I think they really do want you, and they maybe haven't always been great at expressing emotions in the past, but it seems like they're stepping up and they've done a lot of thoughts. They've thought a lot about you and what they want with you, like, and they thought about themselves, and they're ready to communicate that. They're ready to talk about how they feel. They're ready to move towards you. Okay, physical activity. Some of you might be intimate in a physical way, but no, maybe this when you guys are getting together, you are going for a walk, or you're hiking, or you're going to Topgolf. You're doing something physical when you guys are together. There's some physical stuff going on. Yes. And then we have angelic protection. Interesting. This person might be very protective of you, very loyal to you, like will make sure you're safe when you're out and about doing your thing. But I also think this is your spirit saying you're safe, we've got you. And then we have Oshun the Creatrix. Creativity, artistic expression, breakthroughs. Well, I really do think there's a breakthrough with you guys. There's a breakthrough, like talking about like how you feel. I'm just gonna kind of put this over. It's the two. You're talking about how you feel. I feel like, yeah, you guys are expressing yourselves, because creativity is expression in a way. You guys are expressing your feelings, expressing what you want. You're doing fun things, like maybe you guys are like being physical, you're going out, you're creative, like maybe you're doing some fun activities for sure. But what I really feel like this is a breakthrough in communication, like a breakthrough in your connection. It's really going to go well. I feel like you're creating something here, and what you're creating could be, a relationship, depending on what you guys are wanting. We have here boundaries. This could be something you guys communicate. We have so much energy of communication, communicating your boundaries, what you need, what you want, what space you need. I feel like proper communication of that is great for relationships. We have authority. This is like emperor energy. A lot of strong Aries energy with all the King of Wands is strongly associated with Aries, other fire signs as well, but a lot of Aries, and also the emperor is too. So I feel like this person may be really stepping up and taking the lead. You know, we do get this protective energy from them. I think for most of you, this person's a masculine, but it doesn't matter. You'll know. Whoever you came into this reading, asking about is who it's about. But I just feel like, yeah, they're really taking the lead here. Maybe they set up the date, they're paying, they're just taking the lead. That's really what I'm getting, taking the lead and moving forward with this relationship, taking the lead and like communicating how they feel. And then we have patience and planning. I think this person's really ready to build something with you. Look, we have pillars in both of these. I think they're very supportive of you. They see something with you being long lasting and really great here. I think they do want to move slow perhaps, but they're thinking about you and they're thinking about the future. And the future being with you. Oops, Okay, we have let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. Okay, that could be some advice. We might just want something to come, like we want answers now, we want to commit now, but like Spirit's like, this person might want to move slow, but that doesn't mean they don't want you. And Spirit's like, before you meet them next, you might be playing out all these scenarios in your head. And Spirit's like, you don't need to do that. Like, let it just happen. You guys are clearly going to have a great time. So you don't need to, let them be in charge. They want to be in charge. Maybe you're the planner. Let them plan. They want to plan and they want to set something up for you. And I think it'll be really great. And the Queen of Wands in reverse. And then the Fool. Yeah, I feel like they're more confident on their end, and I feel like perhaps maybe there's a lack of confidence, not sure what they want, not, wanting answers, and Spirit's like, it's all going to be okay. I think there's something here with like a fresh start with you guys, like feeling light, carefree, like having so much fun. Like there's a little heart on their third eye there. I feel like you guys are both kind of feeling on the same page, like two fools in love or like in lust, and I feel like there's something here with, maybe you tend to overthink things or worry about things sometimes, and so it's like you don't need to do that. Oh my gosh, I just dropped the deck of cards. I was about to start shuffling. Let me just pick them up quick. Okay, sorry, tell us more. I'm feeling we went through these cards quicker for you, group 3. This is really positive. But again, there could be the fears or lack of confidence or control issues that your spirit guides want you to think about and address, and make introspection on that. Make sure we pretty much in line here. Tell us more, Spirit. We have the Hanged Man. So this is also make me think, go back to introspection. I think Spirit's calling you beforehand just to take some time, to reflect, to do the introspection, to think about what you want with this person, to think about what you want overall in relationships, and maybe if you do get worried or want to control things, maybe just knowing what you want to say, especially if you guys are having this conversation about taking it to the next level or whatever this is. There's definitely some good communication here. I feel like just really thinking about beforehand, what do you truly want with this person? Maybe boundaries that need to be set, what you want in the future. I think spending some time reflecting on that will be really helpful, and I think they're definitely doing that as well. Strength card. Look at like major arcanas. I feel like if you guys have gone through something in the past or anything, like I feel like they've really thought a lot about it. They're ready to like show up, improve themselves, you know. And I think Spirit also is like saying like this person's feeling more confident, and you should be more confident also in like how they feel about you and how this will go, and just about yourself in general. Yeah, there's something here. This person might have really come a long way. Maybe they used to be a little bit immature or unable to speak about their emotions, or maybe left you guessing. I feel like they're really going to wear their heart on their sleeve when you see them next. You have some Pisces and Leo energy coming through. We have the Hermit in reverse. Look at all these major arcanas. I think it'll be really good for you guys to get out of the house, to communicate. And again, I think this is Spirit calling you to spend time in introspection. They're like thinking about how much you've grown, how much they've grown, or you might realize, you know, or again, this could be their energy that they're doing this right now. Tell us more. What is the Knight of Wands in reverse? Yeah, I really sense that in the past could have been improper communication, maybe a little bit of player energy or something, or like non-committal energy, or not really knowing what they want. And maybe there was some energy of pulling away at some point, but I feel like this person's really come a long way, and they see so much in you, and they want to, you know, tell you how they feel and have a good time with you. Interesting. We have the King of Wands showing up 3 times. Yeah, I feel like there's something here. In the past, there perhaps have been issues with boundaries, issues with self-confidence, issues with showing your heart or revealing your heart or your feelings. And this, again, could be you, them, both of you. But I feel like there's something here with like ready to leave the past behind and ready to put forth effort into what matters most. So Spirit's saying if this person matters to you, if you're wanting to create, you know, a life with this person or create something, I know we don't have to talk that long term, but you know, it's time to communicate, let them know how you feel. And I feel like by nurturing this connection, by putting forth energy into this, I feel like they're definitely willing to, then this could end up being something really beautiful. Some of you may have to let go, or like be willing to let go or forgive some deception in the past, or it could have been with this person, or maybe you were hurt in the past and this is affecting your relationships or letting people in, and Spirit's calling you that. So to do that introspection or reflect on where maybe you have some limiting beliefs based on past experiences that could be affecting you in this connection. And being honest with yourself, with this person. I feel like the key thing here is proper communication, saying how you feel, what you need, boundaries, all of that. And this could really be something great. Something really great here. Wow. So to summarize, how will this go? How will it be the next time you see them? It's going to go well. I think you guys are really going to hit it off. There's going to be a lot of good chemistry, great conversations, a lot of connection, and you guys really, I feel like, are feeling each other and really could be wanting to move things forward and definitely wanting to see each other again after this. But anyways, I really do hope that resonated. I hope you enjoyed your reading group number 3. If you did, please be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like this video, leave a comment. If you would like to book a private reading with me, you can do so on my website, kittyrising.com. That is linked below. Thank you all again so much for being here. I truly am so grateful for each and every one of you. I love you so, so, so much. And I will see you in the next one. Bye, group number 3. I love you.